true scope of Daniel's deception. He hadn't just lied about having money. He'd stolen my financial identity to create his fake empire. And tomorrow, when the Whitmore family attorneys dig deeper into those clerical errors, they're going to discover that their future son-in-law is not just broke, he's a criminal. But first, they're going to come after me. The rest of Robert's speech passed in a nightmarish blur of polite applause and congratulatory toasts that felt like nails being hammered into my coffin. I smiled and nodded at appropriate moments, but my mind was racing through the terrifying implications of what I'd just learned. Daniel had used my personal information, my social security number, my credit history, my home as collateral, to secure fraudulent loans, quite possibly making me legally responsible for his $1.2 million mountain of debt. After dinner, as guests moved toward the hotel's elegant bar for after-dinner drinks and continued socializing, I managed to corner Daniel in the hallway outside the men's restroom. The corridor was quieter here, decorated with oil paintings of sailing ships and antique maritime instruments that probably cost more than most people's cars. "We need to discuss those co-signatory arrangements your future father-in-law mentioned," I said quietly, my voice steady, despite the panic clawing at my chest. Daniel wouldn't meet my eyes, instead studying the intricate pattern in the Persian carpet beneath our feet. "Mom, it's complicated. Uncomplicate. Right now. Before I march back into that room and tell everyone exactly what kind of man their precious Chelsea is about to marry." He looked around frantically to ensure we were alone, then stepped closer and lowered his voice to barely above a whisper. Some of the larger loans required a co-signer with established credit history and property ownership. Your credit score has always been excellent, and you own your house outright. It made the application stronger. You forged my signature on loan documents. The words came out flat, emotionless, because the alternative was screaming. I was desperate. The Whitmore family does extensive background checks on everyone Chelsea dates seriously. If they'd discovered I was broke, living paycheck to paycheck, it would have been over before it started. It is over, Daniel. When their lawyers investigate those discrepancies Robert mentioned, they're going to find fraud, identity theft, federal crimes. We're both going to be destroyed, but you're going to prison. No, we won't. Listen to me, Mom. I've got a plan. Your plans are what created this disaster in the first place. After the wedding ceremony tomorrow, once Chelsea and I are legally married, I'll confess everything to her privately, tell her I got in over my head trying to impress her family, that I made some poor financial decisions, but nothing that can't be fixed with time and effort. And the debt? The forged documents? The criminal fraud?